I really am so encouraged to be not only the best wife I can be for him, but for myself. Like, what does that honor mean for me? Jeezy and I date a lot. We date a lot. I mean, even if it's a dinner night in, you know, one of us will kind of take it upon ourselves to set up the area, if it's gonna be in the kitchen or if it's gonna be on the lawn. If, you know, we like to set up little magical moments. Our last dinner date, he said for me to come dressed comfortable, casual, and I came home and we were out on the lawn. He kind of pulled out the blanket, bottle of wine, the whole setting, and we watched the sun, we watched the sun go down, and it was just really relaxing and therapeutic to just kind of have nothing else but to just be still with nature, you know? So that was our last date night. It was real special. I learned so much more about myself being married with Jeezy because I really am so encouraged to be not only the best wife I can be for him, but for myself. Like, what does that honor mean for me? And when you really love somebody, you find things about yourself that you want to improve and you want to get stronger and more knowledgeable in. For me, it became my health. It became my relationship with my family. I realized because he's so close to Mama Mai, I realized like Mama Mai and I work together a lot, but I actually don't stop and ask her how's she doing. And I don't honestly just hang out with her, like sit and watch a show together or something. We just shoot YouTube together and then we shoot Instagram stuff together, so we're always work oriented. Jeezy can't be closer to my mom than me, so he reminds me to rebuild those relationships with my family members and to do that with his family as well. We recently had a Father's Day fest where for the first time we brought my whole family and his whole family together to have a Father's Day weekend. We had something I put together called the Dad Olympics, where I had the dads doing like crazy feats with their kids and it earned points for the team, taking Oreos and eating them off their forehead. It was insane. But to see my husband get goofy like that and have an Oreo like sliding down his face and his daughter like screaming at him around the backyard to put together a cereal bowl, like these things are pure joy. You know, it's memories that I wouldn't be able to have done by myself. So I'm really, really happy to be married. Well, the one thing we've kind of learned is I don't like this term stepmom. It's like a weird, I think a lot of people will say this when they marry into children with family. For me, I want to be the best guardian / support system / voice / great, you know, person who you know you can always come to in all of, you know, Jeezy's kids and his family. So, you know, with his 2 children, I love that we have a relationship where we can really, you know, openly talk to each other and let each other know what needs we have. Jeezy and I were really focused in the beginning of our relationship to build that early on so that when we got married, things were seamless, and he has a beautiful family, so I'm really lucky. Tea has been my go-to for everything in life. When I was younger, if I got sick, I had tea. I remember going through high school and getting breakouts. My mom had the perfect jasmine tea to clear my skin. If I was stressed during finals, I had a little bit of eucalyptus to ease my nerves, help me sleep. Tea has been something that I've always had kind of as something medicinal, but I've never had it as a fun beverage, let alone boozy. So when the founders, Maria and Jenny, came together and made a boozy tea, it knocked my socks off, my heels, knocked my heels off. Because I was like, I never knew that you could actually mix something that was good for you with alcohol. You know, usually you think you keep those things apart, and would it ruin the flavor, you know? So when I tried boozy tea, I got it at a Trader Joe's, and I got it at a Whole Foods, and I was knocked away. I was shocked because it tasted so wholesome. It tasted naturally brewed, and there was this energetic feel to it that reminded me so much of why I love tea, but still made me feel good about myself. So I immediately contacted the founders. I was like, yo, I gotta get in this. What's going on? Tell me about it. My name is Jeannie Mai. I'm all about holistic health, and I also want to help women feel good and look good about themselves. And we built a bond that has started now. And so today is our first ever party that we're introducing Owl's Brew to the rest of the friends and family that I have out here in Los Angeles, because I feel like Owl's Brew has to be in everybody's life.